Morning, guys. Good morning. Question sticker, so I'm in the comment box. We'll start here in 2 minutes. What's up, Annika? What's up, Nims Pips? What's going on over there, YouTube? Anybody on YouTube? Hey, there's... Yeah. Man. Mean reversion day is upon us. I don't know if it's today or tomorrow. We're going to talk about it. We are going to talk about it, that's for sure. What's up, Mohammed? Let's start in like 45 seconds, folks. If you're new here, welcome. I go over my pre-market report on indices and gold. Sometimes we talk about oil, catalysts, answer your questions. It's the most important thing. Yeah, you don't have to take the mean reversion. I'm just saying it's coming in. Unfortunately, and we'll talk about it, you could wait for confirmation of the fall too, instead of guessing numbers. Timing's the tough part when you're on leverage. All right, guys, good morning. Happy April 15th, tax day in the U.S., where we pay too much taxes to a government who just spends like a drunken sailor at a whorehouse. Pay your share, Americans. Pay your share. There's a lot of politicians that count on your money. All right, let's get started, guys. A lot to talk about. The oscillators. I did a video yesterday. Look at this. 71. Again, I know Instagram will move you over. Third highest since COVID, and then the tariff dropped this. So, but you know, look what it did during the tariff drop. It sold down, rebounded, then sold off, right? Again, I'm not saying that's the pattern it's going to be. Stocks don't often replicate, but they do rhyme. And I'm not saying that mean reversion is a reversal. This is very important to understand because I put out the video, got a ton of, I don't know, Jeff, what happened at 7:40. I saw that spike too. Got a ton of questions about the mean reversion. I'm not shorting the markets into hell. I'm only shorting it for a short amount of points, right? For my traders and my VIP, I put up the trade plans. They're all in there, targeting the all-time high anchored VWAPs, guys. That's the target. All right, so the NIMO is oversold. The NAMO is also at 70 and 71. Again, the third highest. You can't look at the MACD down here. All right, also the third highest. This is that's moving average convergence divergence. If you guys know what that is, but when you get those up to this level, that is also overbought. Now, warning, okay? The oscillators can go higher. They've shown us historically they've gone to 80 at the tariff and then 100 at COVID. So yes, they can go up more. And if a peace deal is done or announced with Iran, we're going to see a spike before the sell-off, right? Welcome to market conditions since 2025, guys. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right, VIX has cooled down. VIX is at 18, which is about an average number for it. Okay, spikes up above 2025. We're getting into anxiety. I did a video on it if you guys want to go check out the levels of the VIX. It was a really good video. All right, let's get into my... So look, we are range bound in ES, and a lot of guys, or a lot of folks that look for primary reads or follow the matrix, you're going to get a lot of signals in this. And here's what you got to do. This channel's only 20 points wide. And if you're when you're only 2x what you're hunting, you got to stay out of this. You got to stay out of this until it breaks, right? So Move you over here, Instagram. There you go. So we are long bias above 69.95. Next buy is off the VWAP bounce to the high of day. I think this is going to be tough. We are now in a battle between buying off the VWAP at 7,005 and selling 7,000. Wish I had better news for you guys. You could trade this either way. We did it yesterday. Guys, we're like 4 for 4 or 5 for 5 in War Room Plus. I did 2 calls for my VIPs in the afternoon. It went 2 for 2, so we're like 7 for 7 this week. A couple commenters on my reels were like, "Oh, I'll join when you show me your trades. When you give me your trade log, that's when I'll join." Don't fucking join. Don't join. I don't care. We're 100% this week. For the year, we're over 80%. Don't believe me? Come look. All right, RTY. We were in the short zone. This is what I posted. Remember, on all these guys, short zone near all-time high. So this is a small zone, 50-point zone, targeting the all-time high anchored VWAP on all these guys. I put the trade plans out in my VIP Discord for you guys. But let's zoom way in to see what the daily looks like. Guys, all these indicators on there are placed by the matrix. All right, makes your job very easy. You can see they're already on there. So the next buy is going to be right off the VWAP, same thing. But we're in this 50-point short zone overhead between 2,700 and the all-time high. And the bias is long above the bottom of the box. So you can take longs in the top of the box, shorts in the bottom of the box, and like Jeff, you want to wait for this collapse, we get momentum turn, time frames start rolling over red, red. See, this is a trend status. You don't have to flip through screens. Red, 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 red. You're getting your confirmation. All right. So again, questions, tickers, guys. If you're not understanding this, feel free to ask me. Get through these. NASDAQ, same thing, guys. The short zone's a little wider here. It's 400 points right now. I have triggered short. I am short in the NAS. All right, I got a 250 point stop loss. I put it, and I'm only half leveraged. Once it turns, I'll add to it on confirmation. And guys, I posted all this. VIP, it's in the futures setup. Or what's it called? There you go. You go to my Discord. You go down to right here, VIP. Or no. Let me find it. Future setups right here under setups and analysis. Right there's every one of them. Explain the trades. All right. Okay. Anyway, we're long bias above 25.94. I think we get a bias flip today, guys. We might not get a huge deceleration up, but we're getting a bias flip. Just how it is. Same story. Buying 26,000 or shorting it. Which would you do? I'm short. All right. YM. And I don't even think I did this one. So YM can lift a little bit here. We already tapped close to the bottom of the box yesterday. And then it could roll over. Right? We're still technically long bias above that VWAP. We'll keep an eye on it. Actually, let me move that time frame. Oh, there we go. Short zone is overhead. What is the all-time? I don't think I looked. Let me look. Let me look for you guys. It's got a little more room. Okay? It's got a little more room overhead. The near-term mean reversion is the 49,000 diamond, but we're not within enough of a percentage of the all-time high to be an all-time high short. But it will roll over with the others. Gold, guys. Let's look at gold. So I held this one to show you. I'm going to go to the hourly. We're going to look at the 920 EMAs. We're going to move our bias. So we are long. See, the 9 is yellow, 20 is blue. When the faster time frame's above a slower time frame, you're in a bullish period, and it doesn't flip bearish until 48.35. So then let me move this up. These are my approximate buys and sells, and then we zoom into the 5-minute time frame. And your next buy is going to be right there. Next sell, I'd wait for daily low here. Okay, so your next buy is a retracement to 48.32, and yeah, you got to, whatever you get in, you got to take whatever points you can to the VWAP, because that's going to be resistance. So maybe you're hunting 10. By the time you get in, you're maybe 7, so you're taking 7, maybe 6.5. You want to be, I would say, out. Otherwise, if you think that's going to break, as soon as it runs up there close to it, you go break even, and then do this and say, please break. You can do that too. That's fine. I teach all this in my war room, guys. And if you're thinking, well, why don't you just tell us what to do? Just tell us what to do. Just tell me what to do. I am. It's nuanced because everybody's risk profile is different. Everybody's leverage is different, right? Some people have aggressive profiles like me. Imagine that. Some people have conservative. So I nuance it for folks so that it fits into your style. All right, let's get to your questions. Where did my Instagram folks go? Instagram, did you disappear? All right, here we go. Let's see. Remember, guys, you guys can go to YouTube and get horizontal charts if you're on Instagram. You get all the charts. It's a better view. And Meta sucks. Meta won't give me my followers and my follower count. I mean, if you watch my profile, it doesn't change. I get followers all the time, and my numbers never change. It's because they banned me. All right, Instagram, what you got, guys? Let's see what you got. Scrolling through your consistency hero pay, guys. And if you have a question I don't answer, if you have a question later, go to my free Discord link in the bio and tag me in it, and I'll answer you there. What's up, Joe? MU. Let's look at MU. Guys, real quick, IGV, this is the tech sector one. That is, tech sector has gotten beat up. We got a little bit of a lift here, but if we sell off, I'm being patient. I like that 68 to 70 buy zone with limited risk. If for some reason that collapses, definitely that IPO anchored VWAP. This is going to be a good play, guys. IGV. This is tech sector, and you're going to target the all-time high anchored VWAP. But let's get to MU for Joe. Micron. Holy shit, it's running, Joe. Near all-time highs. Money rotating back in here. Do you own it? Because right now you can't buy it. It's too... There we go. You can't buy it right now. It's way too... It's going to hit another top. It's going to hit resistance here. And probably when the market pulls back, you can buy a discount. I'd watch that 20 EMA. Excuse me, on a wider time frame. But if you own it, you need to trail it. I would get up here, like 405 or below this wick, 425. If you have specific questions, Joe, you know how to get a hold of me. Mohammed says, who doesn't join, it's their loss. I'm a VIP member for the second month, and I've never been this profitable. Good job, Mohammed. I'm proud of you. Guys, I've had people come in on a free day, and wasn't my good day. Then what is this? This is going to, next week's the 16th week. 2 weeks ago, I had my first red week. So I'm 14 profitable weeks. I don't know what to tell you. Annika, after the crossing on the Dow earlier, there was a weird spike in the Yeah, I don't know what that was either. I saw that. It was like 745, between 745 and 750. I don't know what it was. Remember, though, one thing you have to... What is today? It's Wednesday. So it's the monthly options expiration. So you're going to get weird volatility spikes like that because orders will settle from institutions, and most dealers will have their positions finalized, even though OPEX is Friday, by today. So when you can't find a catalyst on OPEX week, you can just chalk it up to volatility and closing. Oklo. Let's look at Oklo. Watch that, just like from my weekend update. Rasta. Closing above that IPO anchored VWAP's a good look. All right, so if it closes above that and then a second day, you could potentially buy. You could buy with a stop loss just below that zone. Target. Remember, guys, I do a free update on YouTube every week. IPO anchored VWAP to all-time high anchored VWAP. That's a broken record that happens with a lot of stuff. Although I think we're going to retrace. ACLA will retrace if the markets retrace. So I'd wait for a 2-day close filter on that, on the daily. Yeah, MU's looking strong, Joe. But it's a bit overextended right now and late to the party, so you have to wait for another retracement. Amin Fakari, what's up, bro? I was thinking about you with all the bullshit with Iran, man. Hope your family's doing well over there, brother. Let's see here. Let's look at TAME for you. Oops. Tempest, what the hell happened here? Tempest AI, man, the entire AI sector has just got its teeth kicked in. You can see, because I've analyzed it before, average analyst price back then was, what was it? $67, although I'll have to update that. I'll look on there for a second for you too. Of course, go to my free Discord, man, and I'll send you a chart. Links in the bio. So this is a nice turn here, and guys, all AIs look like this, right? So honestly, if you own it, you want it to climb above that red and white line. That's the all-time high in the IPO anchored VWAP. So as price goes up, it's going to reject there. That doesn't mean it won't go back through, but it has to test again. So the next technical buy, right now, buying it here is fundamental buys, meaning you're just buying future potential of the company. The next buy signal is going to be closing above, we'll call it 64, right? But I can be more specific with you. I mean, if you want to reach out, you know how to get a hold of me. You can text me too. Yeah, I know, Darren. Everybody wants, are you going to do another free Friday, man? No, we're done with it. We did like 6 in a row. We're done. You want free, do the 7-day free trial. You got to make a commitment, man. We make our people money. Right? If it's just free to you all the time, there's no value. Trust me. Good, nice. $400 extra. Nice, Annika. Yeah, call me, I mean. Glad to hear everything's going well. All right, guys, I got to head over to my traders. Click the link in my bio, join my VIP, and come trade with me for 7 days. We'll prove it to you. You'll make good trades, and most importantly, you're going to learn. I'll be back tomorrow morning, guys. Have a good trading day.